All right, guys, hope everybody is doing good, having a great day. And this is going to be a video of 2018 business myths debunked, right? On my way to do something really cool, so I'll be watching from my live stream here in a few. But before I get to do that real cool stuff that I'm about to do, I figured that it was a great time or a great opportunity for us to talk about some of the business myths of 2018, right? And then debunk them a little bit. And I'm not going to talk a lot about all of them. I'm just going to cover maybe one or two for time's sake and video length sake, because you guys know how YouTube video and Facebook and whatnot are. But one of those business myths that I've heard a lot of people to kind of bring up during this last year was, well, it takes no money to start a business, right? So I've heard that before. I've heard it really doesn't take any money to start a business. Well, check it out, guys. I'll put it this way to you. I'll give you this example. Say you are in the designing industry, right? This is an example, right? A designing industry, and you have a portfolio that is the best portfolio in the world, right? You're a badass designer. You know, you have web design, you do all kinds of designs, right? And you know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that if you went and you actually presented your product to somebody, say up in LA, right, where the big dogs are playing right now here in California when it comes to money, right? If you went up there and you presented your product, you know that you can sell someone on your product. But you live in, say, La Jolla, right? Let's say you live in La Jolla, or you know what, even closer. Let's say you live in Oceanside. You live in Oceanside. You start a business, first of all, because you ain't making no money. So maybe you do have a car, maybe you don't. Let's say you do have a car. You have to drive from Oceanside to all the way to like Los Angeles, right, to present. Now, when you're there, smart business people don't just go and present to one person and hope that they hit, right? The law of averages says that 15% of something will stick. Well, that means if you talk to 10 people, maybe, I don't know, out of 10 people, 1.5 of them will actually go for getting your product and service, right? You can raise your averages, yes, but the average is an average for a reason. So you drove all the way up from Oceanside to LA. Well, you're already spending money because you got to put money in the car, right? Gas in the car. That's money. Well, then you get to LA and you realize, you know what? I got to stay here. And not only do I have to stay here, I have to stay here for a few days because I need to present to as many people as possible as I am here. So now you have to go and get a hotel room. Guess what? You just spend more money because you got to pay for a hotel room. Well, you know, and even if you have family up there, you still gotta spend some money like in food, things like that, right? Then the day of you presenting gets there, and you're like, all right, I haven't spent no money yet on my business. This is just, you know, traveling expenses is what people will call them. And then you say, man, but I need to look really presentable because I'm going to freaking LA, right, where like the Hollywood stars are, and they always looking sharp. So people are looking to me to look like $1 million. Damn, I need to go get myself like a suit, or if you're a girl, you need to get yourself like a dress or a suit for women, right? Now you're spending more money. And then when you kind of come to think of it, the business you thought was going to take no money from you, right? Just skills. Now you've already racked up $100, $200, $300, $400 on stuff that you needed to do to be able to actually get to the point where you're presenting. Oh, you know, you go there, you're presenting, right? And then they say, you know what, I will think about it. But you're a smart person, right? You say, you know what, I got to present to more than one business out there. So you go and then you get in your car and you're driving from agency to agency to agency to from agency to agency, presenting your product because you want to maximize the time that you spent up in LA. Well, while you're up there, right, you got to eat, you know, you got to do all of these expenses that it might seem little to you, but they're still part of the business process that you're building. So if you tell me that you can start any business without having to spend a single dollar, I gotta tell you that you are BSing me, right? Your belief system is all kinds of screwed up, and you just don't know what business is all about. It takes money to make money. That's a fact, guys. And even little money, it's still money that it's gonna take you to actually build it. Now, yeah, if you were gonna build like a McDonald's, for instance, as an example, you're gonna need more money than if you start a marketing business or something like that. But you still gotta spend some money. So the first debunk myth that you can have right now for 2018 that's being debunked is it doesn't take any money to start a business. That's debunked. That's like fake, right? No, don't believe it. Then the second myth that we can debunk, it's you can build a business online and you don't really have to work too much on it. It'll pay you almost immediately. Again, wrong. Even if you're working online and you have a business online, say you have a store, a virtual store, or anything like that, you still gotta make sure that you're actually working the logistics of that business. Whether you're a Amazon seller, or you're a music developer, or you're a YouTube streamer, you gotta work your ass off making videos, creating content, things like that. So again, there's no freebie when it comes to business. You just gotta work your ass off. You gotta put some money into it, no matter what. And then as you improve in business, the more money is gonna take out of you. That's the reality, okay, guys? Residual income is something that happens when you've worked your ass so much that you get to a point that the business kind of creates its own revenue without you being there. You being, still on the front line of the business, you having to put in work. That means you're still sort of self-employed. You might be making more money than the average people, but the reality is this: the business still requires you to be there. Okay, guys. So with that being said, we're gonna cover a few more in our next video because I'm out of time right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2018 business meets debunk, and we'll go from there. We'll see what else we can come up with. Make sure you drop a comment if you think of anything else that's a business myth that you've heard on 2018, and we'll find out if we can debunk it. And if you already debunk it, let me know and we'll maybe shoot a video with you so that you can talk about that too. Alright, guys, this is Jamil Cruz with Leaders Make Leaders, because that's the only way it should be. If you're a leader and you're not making leaders, then you're a failure. That's my opinion. And that's just the way that I see it. I hope everybody else is out there. If you guys are winning big, you guys are getting ready for 2019, because it's already here, right? 2019 is coming now, man. It's already here. So enjoy your holidays. Hope you guys have a great New Year's, and take care. I love you all. Bye bye.